Hello, welcome back guys. Welcome to another episode of Haiti SMP. Now I have to go and get bone meal and fix that. Off camera, I just broke something else. So off camera, I started work on the river that we planned out last episode, and it's 2 blocks deep, so you can go for a swim. And do you guys see what I see? Oh my god. I swear every time I set the camera up to do an intro, I get interrupted by something. Like, look at them over there. What are they even doing? Ah! Why is this happening? You're stuck in a bush. Idiot. So as I was saying, before I got rudely filled with arrows, I did some building off camera. So if you guys remember, this river was just sand blocks before, but I've let it under the bridge and I've broken it up into 3 different streams, and then also continued this sandbank around, smoothed it out a bit, and there's all sorts of rocks. There's already fish moving in, and I also grew grass all over this hillside, so it's nice and smooth and blended in the edge of this kind of cliff face. And the river goes all the way up, splits off into this ravine, which I don't know what's gonna happen down there yet, but it comes all the way up to here where it splits off from the main river. And from up here you can really see how cool it looks. I think it looks so cool. This wasn't my only terraforming I did off camera, as around the end of the track, this was also floating. Are you serious? Oh, there's a kitty. These guys ruined everything. But as I was saying before I was rudely interrupted, I built up the ground around this floating part of the track. So on this side there's a little cliff face, as well as on this far side, and I think I'll extend another bridge going out. And this cutout area here is going to be a road, but I didn't want to bore you with more terraforming, just like in the first episode. So I did that all off camera. But in this episode, I wanted to add a train to the track, and I think it would be really cool to have the train coming off this side of the bridge and falling into the hole. It's going to be a bit of a challenge, because to have the train falling down, it's going to have to be on a 45-degree angle going downwards into the hole. I don't even know how to build a train not on an angle. So I think I'm going to go into a creative testing world just to try it out. The lore behind this hole is it basically sucks in all the life force from around it down into the middle. So as you can see, the land around it has kind of decayed. There's all these rocks that are falling in. There's this waterfall that's being brought down to the middle of it. The houses on its outskirts are all decrepit and they're all decayed. But I'll save the proper lore for the whole for Arun to tell you. Expired Sweezy, go subscribe to him. I don't know if that guy's ever gonna upload. Between me and you, I hope he does. And I also realized that I gave a tour of all my friends' builds. I didn't really talk about my own. So a lot of this is unexplained, but I think I'll get into that after I go over to the creative testing world, because I'm in a bit of a mood to build right now. So here we are in the classic super flat. I'm going to start by making our little railway track. Maybe we can also draft some like carriages, like passenger carts and stuff, because this train is going to be a steam train, maybe a bit like the one from Harry Potter, the Hogwarts Express. Or we could just build Thomas the Tank Engine, make it a balloon. No, this is a very sensible Minecraft playthrough. Man, this world is so lonely. Like, there's nothing here for as far as the eye can see. Anyway, I'm going to time-lapse myself trying to build a train. Trying and hopefully succeeding. I'll see you guys on the other side. There you have it, guys. That looks pretty train-like, I think. Took me a number of like iterations to get it how it looks. I also attempted to make it diagonal. This is the hardest thing ever. It looks a little bit like lopsided. So this is the part that's going to overhang from the bridge going down into the hole. And I think I'm going to roll with this design because, I mean, it works. It does look a little bit strange though. I definitely prefer the train when it's not on an angle. And I also didn't design the passenger carts because I think I'm just going to do that all in survival. Also, I have a bowl of fruit with me that tastes like garlic because I cut it on a chopping board where someone had been cutting garlic on it. All my fruit tastes like garlic. Not having a good day today. Also, I don't know if you can hear it, but I have a cold now, so it's even more great. But I started marking out this dirt template for me to follow when I build the train. And I've also got this platform so I don't keep falling off. But as you can see, this is like the coal cart here. And then this is that diagonal train. I think it looks just about right. It goes about to the middle of the hole and the angle isn't too much that it looks like it's like just fallen off slowly. It's kind of looks like it's hit the hole with a bit of pace. But I also realized that I don't have any of the building materials for this. So I think I'm going to go over to the holiday house with Albert. And I'll start with the most important material, which is probably black stone. So I'll see you guys over there. Oh my god! You can definitely hear a lot of them around. There's a very specific black stone block I need. I need the block with the little pig's head on it. Oh! Oh. Okay, blackstone is collected. I think that'll be enough just to start off with. If I need more, I have to go back. I also didn't get that block that has the little pig's head on it. I don't know where to get that from. Also, can I just say, there's some exciting things happening over there. Over at Green's base. Look, I don't want to spoil too much, but Connor is going crazy. Like, what? Anyways, next material on the list is mangrove wood. And I could steal some from... oh. But no, I'll be responsible and I'll go and get my own logs. We also very much need birchwood. So I guess while I'm here in this creepy ass tall birch forest, I will collect some. Like, why are the trees that tall? I believe there is a mangrove swamp out in this direction somewhere. Holy... ah, yes, the natural terrain generation. This looks promising. I will take that. Here's another one. Is that a frog? Oh, I've never seen one of these before. I do like these flowers though. Is that another frog? Oh my god, there's so many of them. Hello. Oh, okay, well I think I've got enough mangrove wood now. So grab some more birch from here. We're gonna need some iron. Oh, if I'm not mistaken, this is all the materials we need. So I'm gonna build it. I'm not gonna show you guys because you've already seen me build the train once. Boom! The magic of editing. Check it out. The diagonal train in all its glory. Look at that. It's on the server. And now all that's missing are those passenger carts on the end. I don't know. I think it works. Also, the signs don't render in from distance, which is annoying. Yeah, I can't decide whether I hate it or whether it looks really cool. I think it's going to look better once we have those passenger carts on the end though. I'm thinking maybe just adding 2 or 3 for now and then expanding it later. I'll see how many I could be bothered with making. But yeah, let's hit the time lapse. Haroon! I haven't talked to you in years, dude. Like my train?
Uh,
You like my train, dude?
pretty good. Dude, I like the train design. I actually like the color palette. What tree is this again? Is this
The mangrove tree.
and then these bricks on top? What
Yeah.
is this brick again?
It's a black stone.
Yeah, black. Oh, there is a way to make a blackstone farm. You just have to make it on the roof of the nether.
Man, we
Yeah,
are like short on so many farms.
So does the train move?
Does it move? What do you think?
And maybe I thought it moves. I wish I was good at building.
This wasn't very hard. Went into creative testing world. That's how I
Get
get the
some blocks from
design.
creative.
No.
Did I clipped it, man. Good luck. Good luck.
Oh
escaping the
my god.
allegations.
Everyone's gonna know about the Hey Dude SMP.
In about like a year, you'll be like 100k subs. I don't have endgame gear at all, except like maybe my pickaxe and my sword. Even my axe is terrible. It's not even
Why?
efficiency 5. It's efficiency 4.
Why? Dude,
Don't know, I
what?
just never did anything about it. Oh shit, I gotta go. Peace.
I did. Catch you later, man. What's more important,
was.
work or Minecraft?
I would say Minecraft, but
I don't know how to make a train material.
you don't know how to make a train?
I just made a train. I don't know how to make the
What-
material.
You just realized that now? Or you could just not do the interior like normal?
Ooh, okay. The train is glowing at night time.
That's cool. Question is, how do I get back to you?
Same way you got there.
Teleporting?
You're just a big dirty cheater. Sips loudly from cup. This train interior is like slightly functional. You can walk from carriage to carriage. This build is really kind of getting to me. Yeah, it's taking too long. Like I'm going crazy.
Aggressively sips tea.
I had to resort to using slabs, but got all the walls up.
What's wrong with using slabs?
Stacking the slabs, like it's so cursed.
That's cursed. You're right. You deserve to be banished for that.
I need some more lanterns. Steal some dark oak from Connor.
What's
What?
that?
Who said that? Aggressively sips tea.
Better TP out this cave. Or said TP out.
Hoon's a cheater. Guys, Hoon's a cheater. Discussion in the comments.
Is there anything for me to do today? Yeah, study.
Put it down in the comments. Hoon cheats. Boom! I finished the interior.
Cool, yeah, bro.
Bro didn't even come and see my train. I made this
Next.
whole train just so I could show you it. There you have it. The train is finally complete. I managed to do more than just 2 carriages, and I actually did the whole train with the caboose on the end. Still, the signs aren't rendering in, so it looks really odd from far away. But as you can see, I also added smoke coming out of the whatchamacallit. And the interior isn't complete, but there's rooms, so if I wanted to add more decoration, I could. But I don't really want to be honest. Yeah, these stupid signs, like, man, I hate that so much. The bridge railing isn't really doing the train much, let's be real. This little train caboose is my favorite carriage, I think. Such a fun build. I had so much fun doing this. I'm aware when I say that, it sounds like I've got a gun to my head, because this actually took so long, maybe even too long. But that's enough building. Let's do that tour that I said I was going to do at the start of the episode, and let's go see the rest of my builds. So I think the best place to start is out the front of the villa, which you've already seen in the first episode. This was one of the first builds on the server, and just out the front of the villa is this little diagonal tent build that me and Connor, aka Green, did together. And it's where I find myself sleeping a lot because it's so easy to get to. But this fence surrounding the garden, the front garden of the villa, is actually made by Haroon. ages and ages ago. So it's a little outdated. I think I might also change the banner design. Because I'm not representing England. But this little front garden is all terraformed, including this little waterfall. And this little stream with this cute little bridge that goes over it. And this willow tree surrounded by the end of the stream. If we make our way up this path, there is a tree that was also built by Connor. There's a little well. I can't remember exactly who built this, but I think it goes down to hell. The villa basically classifies this whole upper area of the slum area with all these houses that are all combined like this. And of course the really big towers. So there's a little church building on the back here, and there's 4 stables. Interior of the villa is mostly incomplete, but there's Jeffrey. I don't know whose dog that is. So yeah, I think this room and those other 2 rooms are the only interiors in this place. This inner garden is one of my favorite places on the server. It's just very serene. This pathway takes us up through the houses, a little tree build by Connor. So this is one of the only builds that me and Connor actually have worked on collaboratively. And although most of these buildings were done by me, he did do quite a lot of the work. Like I believe this building was him, and possibly this building too. As well as this back pathway, which used to have a lot more leaves here, but we don't talk about that. But as we go up this little path, we get to the top of the villa, which has this lookout up here. And I didn't fix this trapdoor since the first episode. Are you serious? But you get such a good view of all of Connor's builds from up here. The server's really shaping up. Just need a couple more builds, fill in these empty gaps. But anyway, back out the front of the villa, there is a lower entrance through this massive tunnel that caves through the mountain. And I recently built this little dog house with a dog which shall not be named. And down these stairs takes us to the smeltery, which was done by Connor. I said this tour would be about my builds, but a lot of this was done by Connor, so including this whole area. But we see the backs of some houses in here, as well as a little side entrance through this crystal cave. And through here takes us into the cove, which I also recently built up. So this whole place was actually natural terrain generation that I've just kind of smoothed out and prettied up a bit, including a custom tree out the front and some little rowboats going through the water. And here's sort of a better view of the outside of the cove and that tree that hangs over the water there. And over this way is the dock area of the slums. These broken jetties were actually Connor's idea, and I think they're such a cool addition. There's a stone bridge as well as an azalea tree hanging over the water. And these lower houses all kind of make up the slum area, as well as the main dock area. Some more smaller boats, which are dwarfed by that. But yeah, these houses are kind of like really close together. There's a lot of little passageways to go and explore. And no interiors whatsoever. So yeah, that's sort of a better look at the villa. My second project on this server was a bit of terraforming I did. So down these little pathways, takes us into these little crevices under the wheat fields and a tiny cave. And this path takes us out to where the train is going into this hole. And of course my little decayed houses with the water wheel that pulls water from the floating islands. And this goes all the way down into the hole. So this hole was a bit of a crazy project. It was originally supposed to be my base, but it's just so hard to get down in here that it's too annoying. But basically this water goes all the way down into the hole, and I think this is a view we haven't seen before yet. You can swim down this water and it takes you to the base of this huge white tree in this giant cavernous area. This build was a lot of fun, especially all these little rocks and lily pads. I just love little green things. But these glow squid are really annoying. You can hop over the lily pads and there's a better view of the tree. Haroon has all the lore for this place, so I'll let him explain that. But in here is my base, which I never go into. But it's just got everything I would need in it. And my little sleeping area up here. The bed for my best friend, which is always empty for some reason, because I have no friends. But yeah, that's about all I've built on the server so far, which doesn't seem like much, but it's been a lot of work. But I think I'm going to leave it there for today. So if you made it this far, you are a true Hey Dude fan, so much love. And hopefully more cool builds coming. For now, I think I should actually catch up on actual work instead of playing Minecraft all day. So yeah, bye.